the first Pokemon Journeys episode in the year of 2021, and we start off with a very bizarre adventure.
Pokemon Ranger, I choose you!
What's up, my dear boys and girls, it's your Ranger here, and welcome to another review of Pokemon Journeys. With today's adventure called Galar Fossils, Stick Them Together, we reach the milestone of 50 episodes of the Gen 8 anime, in which we make another trip to the Galar region, together with Ash, Goh, and thank God, Koharu as well. So what exactly are we going to witness as we return to the Galar region and the famous wild area? Well, if you want to know more, if you want to know my opinion, then grab some popcorn, grab some cookies, and let's do this! After barely arriving at home, Koharu gets flooded with new information, which turns out to be that Ash and Goh have been requested to investigate the rare but also strange fossils of the Galar region, and her daddy, Professor Ceres, decided for Koharu to spontaneously tag along with them. Although she was very hesitant at first as a result of her schoolwork, one glance into her new Pokemon's eyes, and without any more hesitation, she joins the band. Arriving in the Galar region's wild area, Ash and Goh are really excited to be here once again, while Koharu understandably is a little bit nervous and flustered experiencing the wild area for the very first time. But unlike her trainer, Eevee seems to enjoy this adventure a lot, until it runs into a boulder and nearly gets itself and its trainer in some serious trouble. Thankfully, Goh to the rescue, who one-shots a rock-type Pokemon with a quick attack and then catches that Pokemon in one go. Man, I wish I was the main protagonist. But let us not forget what we are actually here for, the fossils! Which is why, as soon as they arrive at the Galarian fossil mines, our heroes want to start digging up some old bones ASAP. Unfortunately, the duo of Koharu and Eevee get in trouble once again after nearly getting crushed by boulders caused by a fellow researcher. But this time it's Ash who makes the save. And it quickly turns out that this researcher also searches for the Galarian fossils, together with his rather clumsy colleague, and naturally our heroes decide to help. After some digging sequence, both researchers explain to our gang what kind of bones they actually discovered today, and what kind of Pokemon they intend to create, in this case a Dracozolt and a Octavish. But in a really funny way, both researchers kinda mixed up their fossils, and without even knowing, they are going to create something totally different. And while waiting for the fossil Pokemon to fully resurrect, the next few minutes can be summed up as everybody cooking curry like in the Sword and Shield games, and enjoying that well-deserved meal. Anyway, after lunch break is over, we finally witness the epic resurrection of the ancient Galarian Pokemon, which turns out to be a Dracovish instead of a Dracozolt, and a Octozolt instead of a Octavish. Despite not being the Pokemon they actually wanted to create, the researchers are still very pleased with the end result, and just like always, our forever 10-year-old boy wastes no time and tries to befriend Dracovish, which ends up in a relationship very similar to, let's say, James and Victreebel, James and Cacnea, James and Carnivine, James and Chimecho but in a less cute way, and James and Marini. God damn it, I miss when Team Rocket used to have their own Pokemon instead of the gacha Pokemon. But after literally decades of Ash witnessing James's, let's call it, special love with his Pokemon, he gladly tries to decline that offer of Dracovish by attacking it. Ash, that is really not a good idea. One mistake leads to another, and basically everything breaks into chaos, including Koharu being saved once again, this time by Eevee. The rest of the episode can be summed up like this. Goh tries to calm down Octozolt by battling him, while Ash calms down Dracovish by going on a little adventure with him and bonding with the Pokemon. In the end, both Pokemon calm down, and very impressed by the boys, the researchers decide to leave the newly created Pokemon into their hands. Ash and Goh catch the fossil Pokemon, they present their research results, and Koharu realizes how much fun an adventure can be, especially if you travel with your very first Pokemon. That's it guys, and without any more hesitation, my impressions. This episode was really good. I overall really liked the pacing and structure of this episode, especially with the climax part where the anime showcased both Ash and Goh calming down the rampaging fossil Pokemon in their own unique way. Goh with battling, and Ash calming down the Pokemon with him having a little adventure while also bonding with Dracovish. Even the curry scene didn't bother me at all, since first of all it was really nice, and also kept really short. But before I go to my nitpicks, let's talk about the obvious highlights of this episode, which is Ash and Goh obtaining not only brand new Pokemon, but also very unique ones. Ash obtaining Dracovish, in my opinion, gives him more variety and really makes his team even better prepared for any kind of battle situation, thanks to its water/dragon typing, and also could be another tank like Dragonite. Also, this capture leaves quite the amusing taste as well, since he catches another dragon type Pokemon just right before Iris will make her long deserved return to the Pokemon anime. And why is that so amusing? Because one of the long running jokes in the community at the cost of Iris and the Black and White anime is that Ash so far caught more dragon type Pokemon than Iris, who, you know, wants to become a Dragon Master. And to further showcase to you guys how dirty Black and White did Iris, in 50 episodes of Pokemon Journeys, Ash caught 2 Dragon type Pokemon, which is the exact same amount of Dragon type Pokemon that Iris obtained throughout the entirety of Black and White's main run. Sadly, Gible doesn't count here because Iris obtained it during a special, which is after Black and White. And if you even consider other obtained dragon type Pokemon like Gliscor, Gible, Gudra, Noivern, and Naganadel, you know, I really like Black and White and I really like Iris as a personality. But there is a reason why people make fun of Iris's aspiration of becoming a Dragon Master, and it's not 100% unjustified. So I really do hope that Pokemon Journeys will do Iris some justice, because she really deserves it. Oh my god, I talked so much about Ash and Dracovish that I nearly forgot about Goh and Octozolt. But in short, same concept with Ash. A Pokemon that brings much needed variety into Goh's team thanks to its unique typing, and in the episode itself they established already that Octozolt is a tank. So all in all, 2 great additions to their teams. Now let's talk about the one and only nitpick I have in regards of this episode, and that one nitpick is about Koharu. And personally, I really feel conflicted about how she has been displayed in her very first adventure with her very first Pokemon, because the way she has been displayed in this week's episode is something that some people would describe as a damsel in distress, aka someone who constantly has to be saved by the hero. In her very first scene, she has been saved by Goh, then right after that she has been saved by Ash, and then after a little while she had to be saved by her own Pokemon Eevee. On the one hand, I'm really worried right now because not only Goh's reputation but also Koharu's within the community is kinda mixed right now, and the worry I have is that with this first major adventure her reputation will go down even further, and personally, I would hate that, because since day one of the anime, I praised the anime for the unique way they approached Koharu as a character. But on the other hand, I do understand why she has been displayed like this, and it's simply because she is a very inexperienced character. I mean, just think about it. Her first major journey with her first obtained Pokemon happened after 50 episodes. 50 episodes into the anime. Of course she can't really help herself. Within 50 episodes, most Pokegirls not only experience adventure with their starter Pokemon basically 50 times more than Koharu, but also experience other major things, like for example the first major evolution of one of their Pokemon, the first experience in a real Pokemon battle, or even the critical decision of choosing a future career. And Koharu right now is just starting her journey in Pokemon Journeys, ironically. Which again, I love this approach of storytelling because it makes her stand out. But from this point on, the anime really needs to start giving some more attention to Koharu as well. And as worried as I am about her, because I really care about this character, the opening once again gives me so much hype and high hopes. Not only because of the returns of Iris and Gary, but more so because they displayed Koharu in a role where she is more active towards traveling with the boys, rather than being passive and hesitant like she was in the past. Whew, wow. Sorry for the long rambling. I guess that wasn't really a little nitpick after all. But let us all hope for the best in the future for every one of those characters. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this rather long review of mine. What is your opinion on Ash and Goh obtaining Dracovish and Octozolt? And what is your opinion on basically the rest? Tell me, and just like always, I see you guys in the comments down below. Bye guys!